Assalamu alaikum again, everybody. This is the loser's final set from the tournament that we recorded. This is going to be between AFO playing Guy on the player 1 side and Faisal or Sakuouke playing Ryu on the player 2 side. This is a matchup Sakuouke had used during their first 7 set that AFO had won pretty convincingly. This is the matchup that had served Sakuouke the best though when they played, so let's see how it pans out this time. And here we go. This is also going to be a best 3 out of 5 set. Ryu definitely very capable of taking on Guy as long as he doesn't start getting trapped in a mix-up to mix-up to mix-up situation. But Guy definitely very capable of at least keeping up with Ryu in footsies and then getting the knockdowns that he needs to be able to get the damage. Especially in this situation where Sakuouke has been backed into the corner, throws on wake-up, something he did a lot when they played the first of 7. Also another thing he did a lot, which is dropping combos into attempting tick throws. I'll try to go for a raw cross-up attempt with no real setup. Didn't quite work out for him, for Sakuouke. It was looking for a focus. He knows AFO is definitely a huge fan of the focus. Oh, nice punish on the focus. I was just saying. Nice jump forward. Has Ryu trapped in the corner, safe on the Horizontal. Oh, that crouching Fierce could have been punished with so much. That move is unsafe on hit when it's not cancelled. Either way, gets a whip punish into his EX Horizontal. Takes the first round. EX run into slide, wanted that immediate knockdown as quickly as possible. He had meter for an FADC if he needed it. Very willing to sacrifice it. I would have liked if he let the level 3 focus go just to see how willing Sakuouke was to keep defending. Oh, he tried to throw that time. Immediately gets caught by the crouching short, but no confirm. Solar plexus jump over. It's their house cross up. Oh, nice. There's that hard knockdown. Straight jump to EX Buchin Senpukyak. Only Ryu EX Shoryuken would have done anything about that. Oh, or blocking, but Sakuouke not in a position to really keep blocking right now. Here's a tick throw. What's his mix-up? Ryu's cross-up setups definitely not usually safe jump worthy. And immediately EX Buchin Senpukyak takes him out of the air. AFO very convincing start to this set. He's already up 1-0. If you guys watched the first of 7, you know that Sakuouke has a very, very deep pocket of characters. So let's see who he's got next. Rose. I remember that he has played her at least a few times before, so I know he definitely understands how she works. Not the character I would have expected to see taking on this matchup, but I mean, she's got the footsies as long as she can keep Guy on the ground. Their problem, I would think, is that her primary anti-air, Crouch Fierce, has a lot of recovery, and if baited, which Guy is definitely very capable of doing, can leave her in a lot of trouble. Jumps himself into the corner, but an immediate throw, utilizing that gigantic throw range. Immediately gets swept. What's he going to do to get out of this mix-up? Could have spiraled on that focus. Jumps in, AFO being caught asleep here. Gets mediated. An immediate throw. Guy should be pretty close to stun here. Forward dashes though. That was not a very tight setup. Oh, does the focus again. He is not afraid of the soul spiral at all. Oh, that was a greedy down forward roundhouse. He was definitely looking for ultra. And he goes for it again. This time Sakuouke activating his ultra to try to get the real estate back. Ifo's still on the back foot here. Oh, gets hit by one orb. That run-in seemed pretty rash. But either way, EX Buchin Senpukyak, not expected by Sakuouke. Immediately close the distance as AFO. Does the FADC. He is betting it. He is going for this. I like his courage. He immediately built back one of the meters he used and immediately punishes that EX Soul Spiral. Backdashing right when he thought it was coming. Gets just out of its reach and whiff punishes. Wow, so much happening all at once. I can barely keep up. That was a great comeback by AFO. He was 2 hits away from dying and took back about 75–80% of the life bar there. Incredible. And is immediately right back at it, counter hits, and immediately goes into the slide. Realizes he was in a good situation there. And immediately stuns. Look at how intense this pressure is. And just like that, what had seemed like a good counter pick in the beginning off of those couple of meaties in the first round Wow. Now that I think about it, I guess Rose hadn't really offered him much that Ryu hadn't. It was more, I mean, I guess she has longer range normals and whatnot, but I'm not sure how much of a help that is against Guy. If, of course, sticking with his character. I typically don't see him pick Ultra 2 too much. Ooh, Ibuki. Now, this is the character that I thought to be Sakuouke's main, but I've barely ever seen him play her ever since the first week I met him. He's going to her now. Definitely a character that can end Guy very quickly off a couple of mix-ups, especially with his lower than average stun. It's definitely not the lack of character that Afo is a huge fan of, and I'll admit I'm a huge salt bag when it comes to the Vortex characters. But either way, I'm not the one playing the match. Oh, I tried to dash in to look for a normal and whiff punish it, but there was nothing coming out there. Overhead mix up, it gives her a good amount of frame advantage on block, enough to at least continue her pressure. Nice combo there. Oh, doesn't start the Vortex. That was definitely a big shot for him to try to start. It might have gone for the jumping short. Although, like, with Guy having that reversal, you would think regular kunai would be the preferred mix-up. There's the Ultra right off the target combo. Is it enough to kill? No, it isn't. He's got to try to claim the situation back. The chip not enough off the Ex-Bushin Sakuouke. Might have been expecting buttons, which Sakuouke had been hit with so many of those. And now he's in a good spot right here, Sakuouke. Oh, he doesn't quite manage to be close enough to work the Tsumujis, and gets hit by the second Ex-Bushin Sakuouke. He would have died from that no matter what. Afo taking the first round. He is one round away from going into Grand Finals. And he had lost Suleiman in Winner's Semis, which wasn't recorded. He wants that run back. That was a very ill-advised overhead on the focus. You gotta wonder why he wasn't just going for Tsumuji cancels. Those are definitely very good for Ibuki to stop focus attacks. Alright, what's the mix-up here? Immediately hits with the kunai from whatever side it hit from. It's a Vortex. Right, keeping up the pressure. Gets hit by the crouching short, but no confirm from Afo. He definitely had a chance to try to bring this round back. Focus while Sakuouke was jumping. Just keeping up the pressure. Nice link off the overhead. And goes immediately for the penguin kicks. I just call them that because she wore a penguin suit in Pocket Fighter when she did those. Either way, very smart choice. Probably would have chipped out, and definitely not what Afo was expecting either way. Afo trying to close the distance. That elbow brought him down quickly enough so that he could block that EX kunai. No confirm off the crouch short. They're still keeping up the pressure. EX Kazakiri. Ibuki's primary reversal, definitely the one that she'll be using to get out of most situations, especially since she can throw kunai afterwards. Frame traps into the standing forward Tsumuji, but no kunai mix-up. He's been doing much better with those when he goes for the jumping short variations. Gets air to air. Oh, no grab though. He stayed ducking so that he doesn't get grabbed off the Bushin flip. Kazakiri has a mix-up. I like that. I like the courage. And there it is. That's what I was talking about. Canceling into Tsumuji to stop focus attacks like that. And Afo is definitely very big on focusing in a lot of these situations. So this might be a habit he's going to have to check. Gets whip punished with the slide here. Oh, he doesn't confirm into his own slide combo. Now he's under pressure from Sakuouke's Ibuki. Again, he tries to focus. I don't like what he's doing here. And drops another confirm. Afo's looking a little shaky over here. Oh, catches him with the elbow. Either way, manages to work it into a tick throw. Nice mix-up, and there's the knockdown that he needs. Safe jump with the neutral jump fierce. Gets thrown out of it. Out of that mix-up, though. Oh, EX Bushin Sakuouke Sakuouke is starting to do a lot better about those now. EX Kazakiri, it's starting to become a bit of a problem for Afo's pressure. Double overhead. Double overhead into tick throw. What? Not the most respectful mix-up, but it was effective. Oh, we've got a disconnected controller? Well, I guess while that's going on, this seems like it's definitely caught AFO unawares. His primary thing of doing a lot of focuses at footsie range is definitely getting lit up by Ibuki canceling into Tsumuji so much. He does have a lot of other footsie tools that he generally uses very effectively, so he'll have to start considering those as this match goes on. He's definitely a capable and intelligent enough player to make that adjustment. Either way, Sakuouke seems to have made the right choice. The Vortex is definitely very powerful against Guy, a very big threat to him on knockdown, and especially if she keeps it up with the kunai. Okay, oh, the focus is out. Again, his success rate with the jumping short mix-ups hasn't been very high. Wonder which one he's going to go for that time. Again, got hit out of it by EX Bushin Sakuouke, but it's fine. He's got EX Kazakiri to immediately answer back. No link off the overhead that time. Okay, here's AFO's chance. Immediately gets hit out of his attempt at a block string. Okay, what's the mix-up here? Oh, I think he was looking for the EX Kazakiri. This might be a very wild conjecture, but was he getting hit by a lot of the previous ones to set up trying to go against this one? Either way, the Yomi layers did not manage to go that far for him, and immediately gets hit by the neckbreaker right at the beginning of this match. All of a sudden, they're both one match away from going into Grand Finals. EX Kazakiri has not been very shy with those, and I think he has hit with pretty much every single one that he's landed. Alright, here's the pressure. Overhead. Another one! No respect! No respect at all. He has found a huge mental guard crush right here in this last match. And at the crucial time, he is one round away from going into Grand Finals and getting that run back against Suleiman. Both of these players had lost to Suleiman in this tournament. But it seems like Sakuouke is the closer of the two. He is definitely more in control. Punish on the slide. And finally actually gets a jumping short mix-up. AFO for once not actually showing any of his contingencies for that. Does manage to get his own reversal out. He's still in this. He's got a couple meters almost, and Guy builds meter very fast anyway. Still losing a lot of confirms off of his crouching short. That one might have been too far. But it's definitely starting to become a trend. Oh, the mix-up into the Bushin flip throw. But he lets Sakuouke out, and again, goes back to the penguin kicks the way he ended the earlier match. And very good stuff by Sakuouke. Keeps it as disrespectful as possible, the way it should be when you're playing a character like this. That is a smart way to do it. Gets right underneath your opponent's skin. I gotta say, AFO definitely had a few repeated errors there that he'll probably realize as soon as he watches this footage. Either way, I gotta give Sakuouke big props for finally pulling out the Ibuki. He pulled out the character that solved his problem with Guy, and now he moves on to Grand Finals to face his brother Suleiman, and we will see you there.